Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's on how to deal with this difficult person or situation. So before we get started, and you like to support my channel, like, subscribe, comment, share the link. It's all good, and it's really appreciated. Thank you. Also, bell icon for video updates if you're interested, and also the timestamp down below to choose your group. So take your time, pause that video, and enjoy the process of choosing which one you want, and whether it's the deck, the color, or first choice. So I'll see you there, and enjoy your reading. Hello, group one. Let's see what's going on with you. So we have a few cards, and I'm going and messages, and we're going to go right here with what is the focus of the reading right away. I have two cards. It's choices, so it has to do with your choices, choices that are that you're making or that you need to make. Definitely, it's all up to you, really. And you're a good person, and you do a good job. It's not that, but it seems like either your choices for someone else or for the situation, depending on what you're going for, is not maybe the correct one, or someone's jealous, or you're setting off the wrong vibe by choosing this choice, and maybe that's not the popular choice, or the choice that others would want, or it's something that you're doing that's either taken away from someone else or something. But it has to do with your choices, and that's the focus of the problem. How you're dealing with it, or which way you're going, or what you're choosing. Interesting. So yeah, so what's the reality of it all? Let's get the middle truth, I guess, because there's always our truth, your truth, their truth, middle truth. Too many cards here. Oh, okay. Wow. So arguing, or are putting points out, or it's the difficult way, the difficult situation. So if it's a situation, it might be you're choosing the hardest way, or what's not easy to do. Again, it has to do with decisions, whether it's a situation or a person. It's about you standing your own or point or something, or they can't get through to you. It has to do with you succeeding. You definitely are choosing what you want and how you want it, and the situation is what you want. So you're going after what you want. Whether it's easy or not, that's not the issue. And the thing is, you're succeeding. So the real problem is your success in this problem. Your success. So either, like I said, someone's jealous about, with your choices because you're succeeding, or they're arguing that it shouldn't be for you, or the situation is really difficult, but you're managing for some reason, and you're doing well. So now that we got that cleared up, let's find out, so where is this headed, or why do they even care, or why is this problem or situation hard or difficult? Let's find out some more on that. Okay, so, well, things are going along just great, for sure. Yeah, it's actually good. It's the right direction. It's the right way to go about it. Maybe it's a bit rushed, not well thought of, just running in without really knowing exactly, not having the right info, but doing very well. This is something like I'm picking up, like here, like, here's your situation when it comes to you, is that your choices are right for you, and this is what you really want to do, and because of it, you're going along in a good pace, happy pace, and it's your life kind of thing, and that's what I'm picking up here. But there is support for you, and things are going well. So where is it headed? In a good direction. Is it going to be solved? Yes. You're going to win over? Yes. Should you have anything to worry about? No. That's all I'm picking up, They're the questions maybe that you're asking yourself, or that's, maybe curious about. It's all good. So to deal with this person, so how to move on past this situation or deal with this person, because for some reason it's not going to last at all. There, you're not just, you're doing so good that you're not even going to notice that there was even a problem before, or that there's a person that you're having a difficult time with. It's going to be non-existent soon enough. Like, that's what I'm picking up. It's not even something to worry about or even put much effort into it. So yeah, here no matter what they do, or it's not, or the situation is not going to grow or manifest into anything of value. Nothing's going to be done about it. It's not going to get worse, and nothing can stop you. They're not going to ruin this for you at all. So you know what? Like, I felt that was non-existent. There wasn't even an issue. It's just a matter of time and you continuing in your progress, and everything will kind of like place itself. I know you want to hear more about now, because yeah, just keep going the way you're going. Just keep working at your focus on what your goals are. Focus on what you've been wanting, and never mind about these people trying to ruin it for you, or being jealous about what you're doing, or being jealous about you, or wanting it for themselves. Competition maybe, for some. I would just never mind about them. You really have to, like, it's almost like you don't see them, and it's something that you're just going to go through without really much thought. I wouldn't put any value on what's going on. Just keep going the way you're going. Oh, spitting out. Yeah, let go of things. Just your wish. You see one more. All right, seems to be really good. Yeah, letting go of the stress. Wow, it's the way things are going to go. Things are moving. They're moving along, and they're going to go the way they go, and it's your wish, and it's going to be fulfilled, and also it's going to release some stress, or you can let go of the stress. Yeah, just, it's almost like the less you pay attention to them, or less you concentrate on the hardship of it, the less it affects you, and then it just disappears and moves along. Time fixes itself. Yeah, look at that. Change your direction, new direction for you. You're just going, and you're going like the wind. So things are moving quite fast, and you're going to separate yourself from the situation or the person with ease, and you're going to blow away, sort of thing. So it's like the wind takes you and carries you away to a new spot, new direction, new place, new position, and you just away from this person or situation. So whatever you're wishing, or whatever you're working on, it may bring you to a different location or a different spot away from this person for some reason. Or maybe the other person moves, and they get removed, or the situation gets removed, or, but it's something like that. Here you go again. It says, do rush in, yeah. You have the rush in, you're rushing in, without all the information sometimes, or you're not quite sure, but you're feeling that this is what you want, and you're very happy about it. And your spiritual guide says, yeah, that is exactly what you should be doing. And here you're creating your own choices and your ways, and you have a few choices, and you don't have to just stick to a certain way if you don't want to, but this is definitely something that's going to create you, even open up more doors for you later. And they say, yeah, this is good. If this is what you want and this is what you're choosing, jump in, enjoy, don't let no one take it away from you. Okay, group 2, let's see what's going on. So we have a little bit of a message for you in a bit, and also the focus point. Let's find out. So how to deal with the difficult person or situation. So so far it has to do with working hard, putting your nose in books, information, knowledge, understanding, definitely working alone, concentrating and focusing on what you need to, shutting everything else around you out, sort of thing. Yeah, working very hard with your ideas and what you need to figure out, your plans and all that stuff. So that's the focus of the problem. Someone is on the outside looking in, or there's something being ignored or not fulfilled in some way. And because of that, other things are someone is either lacking the attention, or the situation is lacking some attention, while you're focusing on something that you feel needs to be done. So that's the core of the issue. Why the person's being difficult with you, being left out, or if the situation is something difficult, the situation, not paying attention to something that you're leaving out, you know. You even might be still in the same wavelength, you know, like you might be like studying really hard, but yet there's some knowledge or information that you need to pick up on and you're not, or you're just thinking, oh, I don't need to go look at that, and you do. So something like this, or even if you're working hard, but there might be a detail that you tend to ignore right now, and in which you shouldn't be, because that would make the situation better, I guess, or acknowledging the person maybe. So let's find out more. I say a lot of maybes because different scenarios for different people. You'll have to choose what goes with you. So oh, there we are. Yeah. So what's going on is like, you have so much to do, and there's so much on your plate, and you're choosing this and you're choosing that. So you have to focus. And that's what you're doing. You're focusing on some task, and you have too many of them, so you can't get to all of them at once. And they're wishing that you would. They have a wish, and they want it done, or they want it taken care of, or they want it to look at. So somebody wants something, and you're too busy to offer it, or to complete it, or to do something. And really take a moment to think about it, because that would solve the problem if you just took 5 minutes and listened to what they want and acknowledge them. That might be just enough, because you are too busy and they just want something. And it's almost like what they want, they're not going to let it go, and it's making them miserable, or they're making you miserable. And so sometimes if you just listen and acknowledge, it's enough for them to know that, oh, okay, you'll take care of them as soon as you can. Seems to be important. It does take patience. It takes a lot of patience. Some strength. Oh, there's a card flipping here. Let me turn that around. This is fighting. And so yeah, there you go. Success. Wow. A little patience, a little strength, a little rethinking it. Communication, acknowledging the situation is exactly what you need to do, with some patience though, and some being calm and being strong. So stand firm, but at the same time, let them know that you understood, you see it, you want to get to it, and just having a different outlook, or a different way, or taking time to think about what was said or what needs to be done. And for you, that would change everything, just acknowledging it. And I thought that, okay. So any issues we should know about while we're acknowledging it. Acknowledging it. Let's find out. Well, it has nothing to do with choices. Definitely don't stress. No stress there's lots of stress there, but it's saying that, it's not a good idea to stress. Let go of the stress, and never mind about the friendship, never mind about pleasing people or anything like that. That's not what it's saying. It's not saying like don't be social or yeah, it's just acknowledging, but you don't have to please them. I guess that's what it's saying. It's not a people pleaser or situation. That's the way life goes. Oh, wow. You know it. You can handle yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, yeah, they're really do what you got to do. Do what you think is best. And be supportive, but do what you think is best. So really, it's staying firm to the fact that you don't have to cater to the problem or situation or person. If it's difficult, you just have to acknowledge them, let them know you'll get to it or that you understand, but you still have to continue your work and you still have to get this done, or you're still going to do what you want to do and finish it up. But yeah, just that's it. It's that simple, actually. Jump right in, and you'll see that you'll release. Like if you go jump right in, like just okay, open right up, and let them know that they can say what they got to say. You'll see that things will change, and then you'll have everything under control. Like you'll definitely solve the problem easy. It's really a matter of communicating and giving it a little a moment, like a time to understand what the problem is exactly, what did they wish to have done, and then acknowledging it, and then let them know that you're as soon as you can, or when you can, you'll get to it, or send someone that can help them or something. But that's it. Oh, the message. Sorry, almost folded the cards. Oh yeah, it's your life. It's your garden. It's your life. It's what you want, what you need. Yeah, just continue. What you're working on, or what is so important for you. It's really something that you must continue, must do, and take time out and learn it, and you're successful, and you're always doing better and better with it anyway. And yeah, very successful. This is definitely something that you chose that's going to benefit you, and it's something that you love and something that's you hold dear to. So no, don't give up with your plans. Just let them know, but don't give up your plans. Okay, group 3. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully it's good. Message for in a little bit. And the focus of the problem, the situation, what is it? It has to do with feelings, lots of feelings. Choosing what you want, supporting your way. But it has to do with maybe almost like letting someone know, hey, this is what I'm feeling, or this is I realize what you're feeling, or something like that. Oh yeah, you understand the situation, and you're very wise, and you're knowledgeable, and you think with your knowledge, of course, and logically. But the problem is the feelings. It's very touchy. It's almost like you have to let someone know that, hey, you're there and it's okay. So let's find out more about that. You seem to be having a problem with feelings. So their truth and your truth. Let's find out. And what's the reality of the situation? Okay, I'm gonna get back to that. At the beginning, something new, there's a new way, or you're acting in a different way than normal. Not quite sure why, and they're really like they know what's going on, or they know what they know, or they're like in tune with it, or they're picking up something, and they're not like they're not going to be pushed away. Like, they're like, I'm sure of it. I know that that's happening. And you're like, I don't know, like you're doing something that normally you wouldn't do, or you're being in a certain way. So they're like, why? Or why is this happening? Or why, Now the cards want to talk. So that's because they had a few things to say. Yeah, that's just like sometimes things happen in a certain, like, there's like something is said and then it's taken a certain way and it just flies with it. Sometimes, you start something and with not with the intentions of continuing, and it just unravels and just keeps going, and so it's almost like you are doing something that you normally wouldn't have done, or you didn't know that's what you were going to do, and they have hurt feelings because they know something was up, or they know what you're doing, and they're like just there knowing, I guess, what's the problem. Yeah, your success, you're succeeding, and you're doing very well for yourself, and you took a new direction or a new thought. It's almost like they weren't included, but they know about it, and either you never shared it with them, or you're not planning to, or you're succeeding without them. So the situation, either you're growing past the situation, or you're not I don't want to say solving the situation, but you're not going in the same direction. So there's a situation that's going on that's being created because you're changing your mind, or because you decided to do something different, or you were spontaneous in some way. That's the word I should be saying. So, what's the problem? They're very sensitive. It's almost like they want you to notice, or they want you to know, or or take them along. I feel like you should go down there and there's a strong bond, or it's not as strong as they thought. That's what it is. Okay. So they're feeling left out. Like, it's almost like they thought they were part of it, or part of you, or they were going to be involved. So this is, it was like supposed to be all included or something. But yeah, no, your way of being was well received, or you reacted in the right way, with the care and the loving and the consideration that you should have had. And it's just because it's fresh and new, and they don't realize it, that you're not against them, that you plan to bring them along, or you plan to let them know, or include them, or you plan to fix it in some way. But you just it's all new. It's just you got carried away, or you just it's there was no time to tell them, or something. It's like it's not planned to leave them out, not planned not to take care of the situation. It's just that you're busy in something. So it's just see what else they say. I feel like it's this one. I feel like it's this one. So yeah, your choices were hurtful, and they didn't feel good about it, or you felt stuck because you had a choice to do and you didn't know, and you went ahead and continued with your plan. So somebody either was left out or hurt, or they're going to be left out even more. You may have to tell them, hey, this is how it is, and leave them in the way they are. Like, there's not much you can do. You're not able to take them with you, or you're not able to work with them, or you're not able to fix it. So you're just going to have to tell them, well, that's how you want to be, then be that way, because you need to continue and succeed, or continue doing what you're doing. You can't stop. You can't like just switch things off and go back the way it was. It's not possible. Things are really good and head in the right direction. So if they want to argue and they don't want to like understand, and well, so sad, but that's how it's going to have to be. They really want to be there for you, or you want to be there for them. Your best friends, or your best partner, or you're really close, or you're connected in some way. That is for sure. And you have a lot of memory, a lot of time, or you will have, and it will continue. So they're not going to be out of your life. It's just that they're going to cry a lot for a while because they don't understand, right? And yeah, but that's how life goes sometimes. Change is hard, and don't worry. You'll be okay, and the situation will end up to be okay. But it's going to take them some adjusting. Okay, group 4, let's see. Took all my little stones today, like a little pile there. I have a message for you. We have what is the focus of the reading? Like, what's the focus of the problem? Like that, like, what exactly is going on? Oh, that's how life goes, it says. It's almost like there's definitely like good ideas or good thoughts, or like you've been wanting to do something. You're being loyal. You're being yeah, taking care of business, taking care of what you need to take care of, and that's just life goes. I mean, so the issue is that you're taking care of something or problems, and someone is not okay with it, or maybe you're favoring someone over them, or there's jealousy of someone that you took under, or like you took someone under your care. But that's how it goes. I mean, if they're deserving, or if that's their turn, then it's their turn, sort of thing. But the other two, and I don't feel like it's one, it's the other two, or the group. It could be a group, it could be more than two, it could be like 5 or 6. That's the numbers I'm picking up. Anyway, they seem to having a big issue because you're catering to one. So it could be one situation or one person. Let's see what else is saying here. Oh, sparkle. That's what you get for sparkling my table. Right, there you go. Whoops. And knowing what to do. Oh, this reading feels calm. The other ones were all like, ooh, all out there. But this one feels like, ooh, serene, like very calm. Wow, new beginning, Tower. You're done. You're done with the situation. You're done with and they're done with you. So it's like both of you are done in different ways. Like you don't see any need for them, or you don't see dealing with them anymore. They're far away. You're pushing them away, or it's like too much to handle, or the situation's too huge, and they're like walking away thinking, I can't deal with this, and it's very tragic and upsetting, and it's upsetting on both sides, or both parties, or both situations. So things are not looking very well or very good here. And it's hurting on, like, really bad on both sides. So it's like one, it's like you're almost in the, like, that's how you want to be, then so be it, kind of thing on both sides. Pretty strong people. So they're equal, you're equal in some ways. Or the situations are equal, or both stubborn, or both something. Let me see what's going on here. So where's this headed? Where is this headed? A new start, new way of being, new like things are be succeeding for sure. Wow. Definitely are ready to move on, ready to go your own way. Definitely right. Yeah, you're it's almost like, yeah, you're going to continue. You're going to go on your own way. You're going to flourish. You're not going to stop just because, right? And you're ready to support, but that's all you're ready to do. You're not going to go do any more effort than needed unless you're asked, and you have to. But you're going to find a happy medium in there. Like, you know, you're going to take your opportunities, and you're going to do what you got to do. And if they open up and want you there, you'll listen. You'll do what you can do for them, but you're not going to give up everything that you have or that you want to do. You know, not at all. Yeah, well, they weren't really judging, or it's not really a judging. It's not really about. Well, I'll tell you in a second. Let me get the other card. Whoa. Okay, this is things will be okay. Yeah, things there. That's the same right there. There's your message. It's all like, yeah, it's the same thing. Things are going to be okay. You'll see. You'll be able to celebrate. You'll see. Right now it's hard to see, but eventually things will get back to normal. Yeah, jump right in. Go ahead. So this is about I don't mean to rumble, but I just pick up all the messages and just say them. Here it's a long ways away. Like, it's not that they were thinking immediately, or they were like judging the situation accurately, or, you know, they're kind of far away from they're not in tune with what's really happening. They're lacking knowledge, or they're lacking information. They don't really know, or you don't really know what's up with them, or why they're so upset. There's a detail that's missing, right? And so it'll open right up. So either you'll let them know, or they'll let you know, but it will be put out there, and it's going to be definitely understood what exactly happened, or what exactly the problem. It's just going to be blurted out in some way. It's going to come to you freely, and it's going to make things better when it does, by the way. It's going to be like lighten up the situation. So when the truth comes, but it's going to flow in a way, and I feel like almost like somebody's going to be in tears, or there's tears, or so. If it's not literal tears, then maybe it's you know, it's an upset in some way, but it comes out emotionally. The feeling stuck, nothing they can do, nothing you can do. The opportunity will come for that, and it's going to be over several months, or several occasions, or like having a discussion, but it may take quite a few discussions, something like that, before you put your point out, and before you can let them know exactly how it is, and things will be understood. So this is not something that's going to be done like overnight. It feels like it's going to take months, really, before it unravels and it comes through. But things will be okay in the long run. They will be understood. Let's put it this way. But you really have to do your life the way you want. You can't have someone else live your life for you. Yes, there will be lots of chances to build memories, and things will be okay, because this is a lifetime person that's in your life, or this is something that you planned that's going to be really good for your situation, that's going to be good for you, whatever you took the decision, and it's just going to unravel to more and more. You're going to keep climbing, you're going to keep doing better, but I feel like they're involved, and they're going to share this experience with you in the long run. And if they're not, they're going to go on their own way. But I feel like in the future you meet. So if you're not, like, if you do separate, you're going to have you're going to come back, and it's going to be even better. Sometimes it's hard to believe that two differences can get back in the same place and be better, but it sure feels like this. And yeah, you're definitely going to wonder what went on, what's happening, why. Definitely reflect on all of this for sure. And then you're going to find a solution, or feel good about it, and you're going to definitely understand and be strong about it, and feel good and heal. And yeah, so it'll take time. This is not an easy situation. It's not overnight, for sure. Okay, group 5, let's see what's going on. Add you to my little pile there. So we have a little message, and we have what exactly is happening. Like, what is the focus of this problem? Like, what's going on? Your wish. Your wish, and not telling them, or it's almost like the problem is you've had something that you've been wanting, or planning, and you are not really, it's almost like it's secretive, or you've been doing it in a way, underhanded way, or like kind of like not letting them know really what you want, and going about obtaining your wish, or you're going about doing stuff. You have the fox, which is fox is very smart, very family oriented, but at the same time, sometimes they go on their own ways, and they kind of like, you go in a roundabout way of doing things without being spotted or seen. So it's almost like your wish wasn't noticed, or what you were doing, and it feels like you kind of like went around them, or you weren't up front, and something like that. And that's what the problem is. Doesn't mean you weren't. It just, this is why the person's being difficult, because that's how they feel. And you may have, it's up to you to decide what it is on your end, for sure. Whoa. Well, yeah. You absolutely jump into your life the way you want. And I just want to see what this is time. Yeah, going ahead and so yeah, it's the way life goes. But you're definitely putting yourself, rooting yourself. You're almost like you're embedded in your passion, your time. It's like yeah, your wish is your wish, and that's what you want. And you're not going to let anyone stop you from obtaining what you want. It's okay. So you are definitely succeeding. You're definitely, it's almost like this is how you want it to be, but you didn't really, like, you kind of stress, or you kind of went about it the hard way. I feel like, it was like, yeah, I'm forcing my way, but at the same time, like, is this right? Your self-doubt or stress of some type, but you realize that no, that's exactly what you should be doing. It was just hard to go ahead and decide that's what you wanted, or decide to go ahead with your dreams or your wishes, or you had a hard time. It was like, should I, shouldn't I? And that's why you went around the about way, and because you weren't totally up front, because you weren't really all that confident. And they just want to pick it apart. They just want to fight it and pick it apart. They're happy for you. So it's they, it's not one person. They're happy for you, but at the same time, they're like, well, it should have been me, or should have been, or we should have been there, or it's always someone being left out, or jealous, or wishing they had what you had, or something like that. And but you know what, jumping in and go ahead and obtain what you want, because look, you're walking on the rainbow. Your wish is so beautiful. You're walking on a rainbow. That means it's like the pots at the end. Like, go ahead, go for it. You're on the right path. You're doing what suits you, but it's really good for you too at the same time. And you're not looking back, and you shouldn't. So go ahead. Feel free to do your wishes, your dreams. You know, let's find out where this is going with them. There's definitely some different situations, but it's going to be okay. To them. Wow, yeah, it's a bit hard on the emotions, and that this card was earlier when I was reading about the how things go, and it's a bit stretched, it's a bit much, or large. I don't know if that how that fits into what I'm talking about, but place it for those that means something. But it's uphill emotion, so it's always fighting emotions. So it's almost like you feel guilty, or they're making you feel guilty, or you know the situation is not sitting well with you. So it's almost like you're going ahead, but you have this guilty conscience, or you're just not comfortable with it. There's something, but you know you have to do it, and you have to go ahead, right? And it's the way life goes sometimes, because it's challenging. That's what they say. The challenges, there sometimes it takes getting used to. Sometimes there's conflicts, and I don't feel like it's conflict with anyone else but yourself. You're your own conflict, and sometimes when you are not putting yourself at the center of your dreams or your wishes, and you want to please everyone else, and you doubt yourself, or you're not going in your direction, or you're struggling with it, you're putting that vibe out there, and they're picking up like you're not doing things right, or you're not fair, or you shouldn't be doing that. But it's not, it's because you're not owning it. So, you know, the emotions shouldn't run so high at all. That is something you need to fix. Being emotional about it, you have to place your emotions. That's what they say. So it's not saying that you're the blame for this, but you should really walk with it, own it, and walk it with it, because it's your dream, your life. There's nothing to be. You don't have to justify it, create it, make it better for anyone else. You don't have to. This is the shaman, the magic, the creating the magic. You don't need to do that for anyone. It's not necessary. It's really placing your just being confident and placing your emotions. This is, you'll obtain what you want. As soon as you know that you don't need to please others, and you just need to be comfortable with what you're doing and accept and then embrace it, you're going to manifest your dreams and fix the situation. And where this is going, the situation, no one knows. No one knows, it says. What the frig? It's an uphill, or it's a emotional battle. It's almost hopeless. Like you're not going to be able to. It's almost like there's no pleasing them. There's no way of fixing this. They're going to think what they want to think. They're going to have their own opinions. They're going to stay hurt or emotional, or they're just going to be stuck in their way. So there's nothing you can really fix the situation or with this difficult person, other than be comfortable with yourself and be strong and support yourself and go with what you want. And that's the only way. Fulfill your dreams. Look at that. This is your house. This is your soul. This is your heart. This is you. This is your life, and fill it with beautiful, nourish it, let it grow, take care of yourself. Sit back and think about the situation and how you can handle it, or reflect on it, or whatever it is. Take time out and think about it, right? Because you're doing good, and your choice is good. And if they can't come with you, then they'll have to stay behind. They're way back there. You see that? They're way back there in the dark. Like, I'm sorry, but sometimes you can't have everything, and if they don't want to join, then so you're going to be all right, though. And then you're going to look yourself straight in the face and understand that you did well. And that's what I'm getting. So sorry for them, but you have to live your life.